Hello all and welcome to Astro Wheel of Fortune. So today I'm doing a reading on Leos. We're going to see what messages are coming through for Leos for the next few months. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising, this would be for you. You can decide on whether you want to, watch this or, I will have other signs up on my channel as well within this week. So just keep an eye out on my channel and let's get started straight away. So I'm going to be shuffling live on camera and we'll see what messages pop up for us. So we've got Leo. What is coming through for Leo? What messages for the next few months are coming through for Leo? What messages are coming through for Leo? Oh. So we've got the Akashic libraries are open, Orca magic. So that is quite mysterious. That is quite spiritual. So you could be, really, really deepening your spirituality in the next few months. That is something that's coming through straight away. So let's see what else, especially with the 4 and 3 I'm being attracted to. It makes up 7. So I do think that there's a lot of spirituality around you in the next few months. So let's see, what do we have? We've got cleansing body and spirit. So you will be cleansing. So again, this makes me think of spirituality. You could be cleansing your spiritual space. You could be cleansing your habits, people around you, your circle. You're kind of clearing a lot of negative energy. You're creating kind of a sacred space for yourself in general, in your personal circle of friends, in your life, in your home. I think that you will be really, a lot of self-care is coming through here, but especially spiritual self-care is coming through. So let's see, what else do we have for Leos? Okay, so we've got tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. That's great. We've got elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Again, I'm thinking of the mental journey with the spirituality here. I feel like you could go on a spiritual journey in the next few months. And then we've got a gavel, involvement with the law. So some of you could have some involvement with the law. Maybe you're going through, some sort of case or anything like that. But this could also mean, I also see this card as things happening fairly. So you could be feeling some justice within the world, within yourself. Maybe in a way, if you were wronged in some sort of way, you are getting karmic retributions. You're getting fairness back to you. So that's something that's coming through as well. And again, this could be through becoming more spiritual and spiritually enlightening yourself. So let's see what else we've got here for Leo. Okay, we've got tulip, great passion, and we've got vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So I feel like you could be needlessly worrying that someone is against you as well. So again, for some of you, it would be legit as well at the same time, because with the involvement with the law and worrying that someone's against you, I am getting energy of maybe like if you are divorcing somebody, or you are maybe like sorry, knocking off the camera, if some of you are maybe fighting for custody or anything like that, that's something that you could be worrying about. You could be anxious about it, but in general there could be a bit of a paranoia and worry about people not having your best interest at heart. And I was sensing that with you clearing your circle, you clearing people around you, you're letting go of certain energies of certain people. So you could be cutting people off in the next few months. I'm not gonna lie, Leo, there could be this energy of cutting friends off, cutting people from your life to lead a better life. You are trying to get over disappointments so I feel like maybe you could have been disappointed with friends. Some people could have disappointed you in terms of maybe betrayal, or they didn't turn out to be the type of people that you expected them to be, and that's something that you're very aware of. You're really it's almost like it was a mystery to you before, but once you saw it, you kind of, I'm getting this energy of you almost going like, how did I never see this before? And now you're kind of making your peace with it, because it's almost like I'm getting that you could maybe even be feeling foolish that somebody got to, pretend to be somebody they weren't. But the cards are really asking you not to be so hard on yourself. That's something that's coming through. Don't be so hard on yourself about this. We've got 10 of Wands, so you would be feeling overwhelmed. So especially for those of you that are fighting for custody or are going through like divorce, or if there's any sort of like law involvement that you are experiencing, just make sure that you are not it's easier said than done to say don't make sure you're not overwhelmed, but I do think that this overwhelming energy could in a lot of ways come from yourself. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, a lot more than is required of you. So that's just something that the cards are letting you know. They want you to be aware of that. I think for a lot of you, this could be a romantic situation. So you could be going through a divorce. For those of you that like are not married or anything like that, you could be going through a breakup, and it just feels, for some of you, could almost feel like a divorce. So maybe this was a long-term relationship. Again, with the fairness, I'm getting this energy of maybe somebody promised you things that they were promising that they were going to fulfill them. They were promising a lot of things that sounded really beautiful, sounded really enticing, really fun. But as a result, what happened is that they never fulfilled those promises, and that's something that's really weighing heavy on you right now, because you don't understand how a person could have promised you so many things and given you so many promises that felt so real and felt so true, that you're trying to grapple with how could they lie so freely. That's something that I'm hearing. And it's something that's overwhelming you, and it's almost like the cards are saying like, don't allow that to overwhelm you. It's not your job to figure out why a person did something, what their motivations were. For a lot of you, this could even be a friend. But I think for the majority of you, like I think like for 70-80% of you, this is going to be a relationship situation. But I see that there's a sense of betrayal surrounding you, Leo. So if you're feeling betrayed by somebody, and this is something you're aware of, it's not something that's coming in the future. I feel like this is something, that is happening to you right now. And the cards are really just wanting you to understand that this is not your battle anymore. This person has betrayed you, and that's their problem. All you can do is move on and cleanse your space. I think some of you could have been even involved with people that had very bad energy, and like the cards are almost saying like, hey, you should cleanse your space, smudge your house. This person had really bad energy. But I'm seeing celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So again, as I said, even if you are involved with the law in terms of like a case or anything like that, I see that there will be a reason to celebrate. So if you are doing something, if in terms of like a divorce, custody battle, I see that there's a favorable ending to this for you. So that's something that the cards are wanting you not to worry. And this journey is going to teach you a lot of things. It's honestly just a big lesson. Now I'm seeing passion as well. So it's making me think that there is an element of romance coming in the next few months. Although I think it will be tiny compared to this lesson, compared to you, growing and moving forward from a betrayal. But I do see a relationship, a romance energy. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Swords. I'm definitely getting a period of stability for you in the next few months. Now, I don't think it's going to come too soon. I think you may have to go through all of this first. But once you've shedded all these 10, the 10 wands, once you've shedded this burden of trying to figure out why somebody betrayed you, you're going to be able to accept a lot of stability into your life. In general, I think money, if you're worried, if you are in law situation, if you are in a court situation and you're worried about money, I see that money is going to be okay. There's the settlement or whatever it is. I am seeing that there's going to be a favorable, maybe it's not entirely what you wanted it to be, but in general your stability is not going to be disrupted, because I do see a level of disappointment surrounding this reading. So like there's going to be a sense of loss within this situation no matter what, but this loss is not really going to affect your stability and your prosperity and natural abundance that you possess. So that's something the cards want you to know. So what else do we have? Okay, we've got this card. We've got Two of Swords. You're trying to decide on something. There is this energy of feeling. I feel like you could be feeling a little bit uninspired, feeling a little bit with the great passion. It makes me think that maybe you are feeling passionate about somebody. This is almost making me think of, like, for a lot of you, this could be a crush that you're maybe really into. You really, really like them. There's a lot of feelings that are involved. You have a crush on somebody, or you have feelings for somebody, but they are not giving back those sort of feelings back to you. You're struggling to get those sort of feelings back. But it's almost like maybe you're choosing not to see that these feelings are not being given back to you, and the cards are wanting you to see the reality. I feel like you could have trouble with being in reality in the next few months, being stuck in a fantasy world, or maybe believing that somebody is against you when they're not, and believing that a relationship is possible with somebody when it's not. And that's something that the cards are wanting you to really pay attention to. It's almost like you convince yourself of things that are wrong in the next few months when they are not wrong, and you convince yourself that things are okay where maybe there's a adjustment needed. So that's just something that the cards are kind of saying, like, pay attention. Are you in reality, or are you in fantasy, or are you in paranoia? That's just something that you will need to keep an eye on in the next few months. So what else do we have for Leo? There's a lot of working on yourself and moving forward. Like, despite all the setbacks that you have experienced in the last while, you are so resilient. There's a lot of resilience surrounding you, Leo. A lot of you are going to be able to move with a lot of strength. And I see with the Hermit card as well, I am getting energy of you appreciating the person that you are. You are gonna appreciate who you are individually, and for a lot of you, after this breakup, even though I see love in the next few months, and not even love, I see passion, I see kind of romance, maybe not like true love, like you are actually in love with somebody, but there is a passionate, possibly like an affair, and I don't mean affair like you're cheating or anything like that. Like, I'm getting like a passionate endeavor that you're kind of involved in with somebody, but I don't see total commitment, even though there is stability. So I feel like you will feel very stable. I feel like maybe you are kind of happy on your own for a lot of you guys. Any of you that are in a relationship and the person that you're cutting off is actually a friend, I'm seeing that your relationship is going to be very passionate. So for anyone in a relationship, I am getting energy of you being very passionately happy in a relationship, feeling very stable with your partner, feeling very grounded with your partner, working on yourself, moving forward. But I do see, this will resonate differently for different people. Some of you are cutting off an ex that you're sick of, you're tired of them, they've betrayed you, you're feeling deep disappointment with them, and even though you're feeling passion towards them, you're ready to let go. Some of you are literally going through divorce, divorcing somebody. It's a very grueling process. You're very disappointed. It's a lot on your plate, and you're trying to figure out why would somebody betray you the way they did. But the cards are almost saying, like, there's no point in even trying to figure out. It's not your battle to figure out why they betrayed you. And some of you are cutting off a friend. You're cutting off a friend that maybe betrayed you or was not sincere. And that's something that you're also mulling over in your head. But I see that there's a lot of wisdom surrounding you in the next few months, because we've got the Hermit card and the Orca magic, and even the Elephant makes me think of wisdom. You're harnessing a lot of wisdom through this experience. It's a journey. Again, I am getting that this is a journey. This is something that you were meant to go on and learn from. So it's nothing to be ashamed off. It's nothing to feel bad about. At the end of the day, you just need to cleanse your space. You need to cleanse your space of bad energies, bad toxic people. And it's been kind of like I wouldn't say a long time coming, but it's like you needed to cleanse. And now you're finally cleansing in the next few months. So yeah, so that's the reading that I got for you, Leos. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was insightful. If you have any sort of feedback for me, I always appreciate feedback. And if you like this reading, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.